What is going on, Steelers fans? Today we're going to analyze the tape of both Troy Fautanu as well as Broderick Jones and really get into what these guys flashed against the Jacksonville Jaguars starting defensive line. I'm not going to lie to you guys, man. I've already seen all 15 snaps of both of these guys, and they look really good. Specifically, Troy Fautanu, man. This guy looks like he's about to become a top-tier tackle in the NFL. So many good reps and just the movement, the quickness this guy flashed. I'm excited as hell for this video, man. Let's just get right into the tape. Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and just get right into this. So we're going to get into this first snap here. I want you guys to keep an eye on the right tackle. He's going up against Travon Walker on this one. Now, Walker does push him back towards the end of this play, but I love how Fautanu gets right out of his stance. Super quick, super explosive, and he gets his hands right into Travon Walker. You know, I think Walker is one of the strongest defensive ends in the NFL. I think he's a pretty solid overall football player. And you can tell Fautanu definitely understands tape. He understands characteristics and some of the traits that a guy might actually have. I mean, look at him just get right out of his stance here, and he's going to take the fight directly to Travon Walker. I mean, it's quick, it's explosive. And he gets his hands right onto Walker to slow him down. Just a really nice job on this one by Fautanu. Broderick Jones doesn't do a whole lot on this one, right? Essentially, it is a play action. As you'll see here in the backfield, you pull the guard. And Broderick Jones essentially is going to just jump set downwards to number 93 here. Not a whole lot. Let's go ahead and get into the next snap. Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and get into this 3rd and 2 situation. True pass rushing situation by the defensive line. Offensive line understands, 3rd down. A really nice job by both of these guys, man. We'll look over here at the right tackle first. Look at Fautanu get out of his stance here. He's going to get the hands right into Travon Walker. And you're going to see this guy use some independent hands as well. You know, I love guys that can utilize independent hands. You see that here. Left hand lands first, right arm comes second. Right arm comes down while the left hand kind of stays attached. To me, look at this. Left hand, right arm's going to throw a little punch right there, comes back off of him. Left hand stays attached. And it's just that hand fighting that he has here with Walker. That's an impressive ass rep. And truth be told, this is kind of what you're going to see on multiple other reps where he's just utilizing those hands. My hands are landing on Walker, independent hands as well. On the other side with Broderick Jones, I mean, you could tell, this guy's definitely getting, more comfortable out there. And I love the fact that he's moved over back to that left tackle position because you can see that physical, those physical tendencies we had seen at Georgia. You can kind of see that out there with this guy. Truth be told, I think the Steelers should just roll forward with Broderick Jones at that left tackle position and don't think twice. Let him just develop into it. He's still a really young football player. He has so many years in front of him. But you can see that like physicality kind of out there, right? You can see how Josh Allen here is going to struggle a little bit as Broderick Jones gets those hands into him, and he really displaces the defensive end as well. All right, so really good job here. Hands land well, stays right on top of this. The quarterback stays clean. He gets the ball out. That's a nice job right there. 5th play here that these guys are in the game. It's a run play towards the left, just a 1-yard gain. But a nice job by both of these guys. And I want to kind of break this play down a little bit. Really nice job on this one by Broderick Jones. You see that physicality as well. This guy's big, right? He's a big football player. And you see him do a really nice job hitting number 23, the linebacker, weak side linebacker. And once again, he's going to displace this guy. To me, phenomenal job. Now, maybe he does a little bit of a better job with the double team here. He kind of misses the D tackle. Not a great job double teaming, but as he gets up to number 23, I mean, look at that movement on number 23. Really good job. Double team, gets up 23, and just straight up moves him out of that gap. That's a really nice block right there by Jones. Let's go ahead and get into the next snap. Very next play, which is the 6th play that both of these guys are out there on the field. Keep an eye on the right tackle here. Beautiful rep. Now, he does get the hands high, and he does get flagged for it as well. Truth be told, this is not getting called like 98% of the time. But this one did get called. Now, I still like the fact that he's going to break that contact. And he's going to actually snatch down Travon Walker on this one. So keep an eye here on the right tackle. As he gets out of his stance, the hands do land high initially, right? You can see it kind of gets into that neck, face mask area. But watch him snatch down Travon Walker, who's going to outreach Troy Fautanu, right? He's going to get that right hand into this guy. He's going to outreach him. Bam. Look at that right there, man. The big complaint people had out of Fautanu as he came out of Washington was this guy does not have that arm length. Or he does not have that reach And he's going to essentially get long arm. He's going to get pushed back. But we already knew that, hey, this guy has advanced technique. So even if he goes up against guys that might be longer, that might have that arm reach, this guy has advanced techniques. This is exactly what you do right here. When someone gets that arm into you, when someone's trying to utilize that power, right, and they're trying to essentially push you back by utilizing that long arm technique, snatch it down, break the contact, punch those hands downwards, remove that leverage, and essentially these guys fall forward. And this is what Fautanu brings, right? He's a very, very, very smart football player. And it's crazy because it's only 15 snaps, and I might be overanalyzing it and overhyping it up a little bit, but you know, I've seen good offensive linemen. I've seen guys that are you know, at the elite, right, top tier when it comes to offensive tackles, and I've seen them from rookie year to year 2 to year 3 to year 4. And Fautanu's, for being a year 2 guy, you know, he's definitely developing in the right track. A lot of good things on tape right now. You got another nice rep here by the right tackle, double team climb. Pretty solid job right there to be able to generate a little bit of movement. This was 3rd and 4, and the Steelers decided to run the football, and they're gonna end up picking the first down up. So really nice rep right there. Let's get into the next snap. So here's the 19-yard touchdown pass. A really good job by the offensive guys up front. Great throw by the quarterback, puts it high for Darnell Washington to be able to bring it down. It's a nice job here by the offensive lineman. Now I want you guys to watch the right tackle. The right tackle is in a true one-on-one situation. Think about this play right here. Trayvon Walker is going to come out here, and he's going to say, hey, the running back is to the right side of the screen here. The strong side is on the other side, right? You got 2 tight ends way over there. For me, given this is a 2nd and 6, probably a true pass rushing situation. At the same time, the right tackle is thinking the same exact thing. You're likely not going to have help on this play. The tight ends are obviously on the other side, so you're in a one-on-one. You're kind of out there on an island. And Fautanu does a really, really nice job. And it's quick. It's explosive. He gets out of there really, really, really nicely. Absolutely love the movement. And you just see that pop. I mean, look at this. Look at that pop. Right out of his stance. Gets out of there. It doesn't look like it's a silent count or anything like that. So just a really, really nice job getting out of there. Makes nice contact with Trayvon Walker and shuts it down. Broderick Jones, you know, although I like some of the physical things we're seeing on tape, he's a little high on this snap here, right? Just a little high. Obviously, he, you know, is tall, he's long, so he is one of those guys that's kind of hard to move. But I want to see him play a little bit lower. And I don't like underhand technique that he's still utilizing up to this day. Now, I understand that's probably not going to change at this point. It's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world, right? Like, Colt Miller still utilizes the underhand technique, and it works. But you guys can see, like, the difference between, like, Broderick Jones and Troy Fautanu. They do the exact opposite when it comes to pass rush technique and you know, how to utilize your hands. Fautanu's a puncher. He's going to get his hands on the guys, right? You see him utilize the hands. There's no lean, nothing like that in his tape. Broderick Jones utilizes the underneath hand technique, right? I'm not a huge fan of it, but it does work for certain guys, right? If you're big, if you're, you know, tall, if you're long, Colt Miller 6'8" works really well for him. Broderick Jones is also like right there in terms of size, so I could see how it's going to make sense for him to continue to utilize this technique. But if he's able to develop maybe punching guys and getting into guys with the hands, it could help him, you know, be that much better at the offensive tackle position. I will say one thing with this play though. If you guys keep an eye on Jones here, he does utilize a ghost move. Look at that fake punch he throws. And you can see that Josh Allen on this one actually, you know, almost gets his hands up a little early because of the fact that Broderick Jones throws those hands right there. That's a fake punch, right? He's not really trying to, you know, he's not really throwing a punch. He's just trying to get Josh Allen here to commit to that. And as soon as he throws those hands, Allen puts the left arm up. Right? Allen thinks it's coming, and that's a nice job right there by Broderick Jones. You know, really, really nice job. But again, I don't love the underhand technique. Overall, that's a pretty good job right there, right? You throw that ghost move in there, it really adds a whole other element to this play. Now, I want you guys to check this play out, specifically the run. It's an 8-yard run here by Caleb Johnson. Absolutely love the cutback, man. And then look at him make Travis Hunter miss at the end of this. Just a really, really nice run. Think about the play design, the concept. This is a outside zone run towards the right of your formation. Right, he gets the ball kind of looking over here towards the right, but then he cuts it back all the way towards the left. bends it all the way back to the inside. He makes the cornerback miss there. That's a really nice job here by the running back. And I, again, just wanted to show it to you guys because of the cut, right? How he bends it all the way back to the inside. He almost thinks about hitting this into one of these inside gaps. I'm going to slow this down, so keep an eye on the running back here. Look at, he almost thinks about hitting it. I believe it's in this gap here, right? Almost thinks about hitting it inside, but then he cuts it back over here towards the left. Travis Hunter steps up. He's going to give him a stiff arm, breaks the tackle, picks up about 7 to 8 yards. It's a really, really nice run right there by Caleb Johnson. I'm very excited to watch this guy behind a revamped Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line. And, we didn't talk much about Zach Frazier in this video. He's another guy, man. He's ready to take that next step and become a top 5 guy at that position. There's only 2 snaps left that I want to kind of get into. So this was the only snap that I saw Broderick Jones actually lose in the 15 snaps he played. He just got straight up double hand swiped here by number 58 here. I just straight up double hand swipes. Ends up getting pressure on the quarterback. Fautanu on this one, once again, great pop. You see him get out of there. Hands, everything looks really, really nice. He even utilizes a ghost move on this one. Right, you can see him throw that fake right there. Number 90 gets the hands up and throws that fake right. That's a good job right there by Fautanu. Ends up being able to just shut down this defensive end. Quarterback gets the ball out, but it is dropped. Here's another play. That's the final play here, 3rd and 20. Broderick Jones, once again, is going to utilize a ghost move, and you'll keep an eye here on him. Watch him get the hands out, fakes it. The end doesn't really fall for it. He kind of makes contact with this guy pretty much right as he throws that ghost move. But he does shut it down, right? So again, underhand technique, really not a huge deal. If it works, it works. I wanted to show you guys one last snap here. This was the play earlier that I broke down where Broderick Jones had the double team and he got up to number 23 here. You guys can see Broderick Jones. Now, I want to give some credit here to Zach Frazier. He does a really nice job on the nose tackle. Look at him turn this guy. Bam. Super quickly turns him, stops him as well. I watched all 15 of Frazier's snaps. The centers are a little bit harder to kind of analyze given, the center position, you always kind of get double teams and helps. Given that's kind of the nature of that position, right? You see a play like this here, you're always going to be touching 2 guys. Frazier looked good though, man. I'm excited to watch this guy as we kind of get into this season. He already looked really, really good his rookie season. And I think this season he can probably take another step up. I'm excited about the Steelers offensive line, man. I think there's definitely some good things kind of going. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, consider subscribing. We will be covering the Steelers on this channel this season. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time with another video.